Hello everyone, it's your friend, your boy, Jet Black the One and Only, here with another exciting live stream. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about my day, April 29th, 2019. Now, the big highlight of today is that I went to go see Infinity War with your boy Ryan. I also went to Pieology and Maggie Moo's, as well as Barnes & Nobles. At Barnes & Nobles, I picked up the latest Marvel guide to, like, the Marvel Universe. And you guys could be like, what? Didn't you already buy that? Didn't you already buy the latest Marvel Ultimate Character Guide? This is an Ultimate Character Guide, copyright Marvel 2019. I actually bought the guide to the Marvel Universe proper that launched this year. Well, they dropped it this year, and it actually includes a foreword by Stan Lee. But yeah, this is the Marvel Encyclopedia New Edition. This is also copyright 2019 Marvel. So this is brand new, brand new. I always love these encyclopedias. I like trying to read them cover to cover. I now have 3 different encyclopedias that I'm looking at. I'm going to wait before I actually start looking at this one. So I'm currently looking at the Marvel Avengers Ultimate Character Guide, and I'm also looking at the DC Ultimate Character Guide, and then after that, I have this bad boy to hit up. So there's a good amount of reading for your boy to put under my belt. Try and learn more about the Marvel Universe proper. But yeah, if you guys want to hear my thoughts on Infinity War, I already did a spoiler talk video, so no Infinity War spoilers here. I'll try and do another stream where I go into even more detail about Avengers Endgame. I keep saying Infinity War. I saw Avengers Endgame today in theaters. There will be no Endgame spoilers here. Like I said, I already did a spoiler talk video, so if you guys want to see me talk about Avengers Endgame, definitely go check out that spoiler talk video. Like I said, no spoilers will be here. Hanging out with Ryan was cool. We watched a few episodes of the new Ben 10 series. We also, like I said, went to the bookstore. I went to Pieology and I got a pepperoni, pineapple, green pepper, Parmesan, mozzarella, Alfredo cheese, thick crust pizza with bacon and ham. So that's what I got from Pieology. Pretty solid combination in my opinion. I know not everyone agrees with pineapple on pizza, but your boy definitely vibes. Let's see. Let me get the live chat set up. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Okay, cool. So let's see, now the live chat's set up. So, had pizza at Maggie Moo's. I got the peanut butter galaxy shake, which normally just comes with chocolate ice cream, broken up Reese's cups, and Reese's pieces blended together. And they also squirt peanut butter into it. I got the peanut butter galaxy add cinnamon bun ice cream with extra Reese's broken and chocolate sauce also squeezed into it. Cinnamon bun ice cream is just a cinnamon ice cream for those who don't know. Let's see. So that's the food aspect of what I did today. And really the stuff that I spent money on today. I think I've mentioned all that. But I had fun hanging out with Ryan. Matt always has to come in and be a hater. Matt's like, why didn't we go to the movie together? Da-na-na-na. And I was like, Matt, yesterday on the vlog, I mentioned that I wanted to like go see the movie as a group. And I was like, I'm also down to see the movie again. So it's not like oh, I saw it once, so I won't see it again thing. It's like, oh, I saw it once, but I probably will see it multiple times with different people who are interested. Infinity War, I saw 3 times with like 3 different groups of people. So I'm totally down to see Endgame multiple times with different friends. But Matt's like, you missed your chance. Shoulda hit me up. And then Ryan's like, why didn't you hit Jet up? But that's Matt. Matt likes to complain about stuff. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think about more stuff that happened today. When I was at Pieology, I noticed they have a make your own salad thing now. So if you don't want to like eat pizza at Pieology, you can like pick out the different stuff that you want in your salad, and they like make you like a custom salad. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I want to go to a place that lets you have a similar custom salad kind of thing, but instead of having a salad bar, they like serve you the custom salad of your choice, and you get unlimited salad for a certain cost. So similar to a salad bar, except you don't have to make it yourself, and they just keep bringing it to the table. That'd be ballin'. Matt said, Jet, I should not have to watch an ad to get into the live stream. Oh, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you, Matt. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Matt said, you want to be lazy. I mean, I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean the idea of like sitting down and they like serve your custom salad to you? Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, if I'm in a restaurant, might as well, right? Matt said no, 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 and Jackbox. So no Jackbox, no, no, no Jackbox. Let's see. Um, but yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not too wrong on that. I'd like to be able to sit down in a restaurant, and the person comes up and goes, "What would you like on your salad?" And you're like, "I'd like spinach, chopped up carrots, pineapple slices, you know, your house dressing, whatever the house dressing is for the night. Um, and maybe if I could describe the kind of dressing I wanted and get recommendations, that'd be cool. Like if I was like, I want like a liquidy dressing, kind of with like a tang to it, like a sweet zest, not anything too creamy. Something more like an oil, and then they'd be like, "Oh, so you'd like to try our like Thousand Island dressing or some shit like that?" And I'd be like, "Oh, that sounds interesting. If that fits like what I said." And they like mark that all down. They go in the back. They like mix it all together, and they bring like a bowl out to the table, and everybody can like partake in the salad or whatever. I think that'd be dope. And if it was like unlimited salad, but you pay like a solid price, and the price is supposed to cover like if you and a group of friends are chowing down on this unlimited salad, it's a cost that's supposed to fit like the whole table participating. And the fact that they made it custom for you. I think I'd be willing to pay for that experience. You know, if it's like you and up to like three friends can all agree on like a custom salad bowl and they serve like a big bowl to you and your friends and you have to pay for the idea of like everybody eating it and you could split it if you wanted to, I think that'd be dope. I love that as like a restaurant. Let's see, Matt said, but that's not the purpose of a salad bar. That's why I said it wouldn't be a salad bar. Like rather than a salad bar, it's more like a salad restaurant. Then Matt said, plus the issue is that you're getting a salad. He said, also, when do you eat salad? So I don't like hate salads. Like I don't think salads are bad. Me and Aiden recently went to like Olive Garden and got like their house salad, and it's really good and it's rather affordable. You get like unlimited salad, but you can't do custom salads at Olive Garden, and I don't know why. Um, we went to Oshi Poke Bowl where they do like custom salads, but it's really expensive and you don't get an unlimited amount of salad. Also, I felt like the amount of meat that you get in the Oshi Poke Bowl salad is somewhat lacking, and it was like a really expensive custom salad. And I'm like, I don't know why it's so expensive to get a custom salad. I'd like to be able to go to a restaurant similar to the Olive Garden experience, but kind of crossed with Oshi Poke Bowl. Like the salad is custom, and you can have as much of it as you want. And I'd be willing to spend more money if it's like all you can eat, similar to the Olive Garden salad, because the Olive Garden salad is unlimited. Where the Oshi Poke Bowl one is like you can pick whatever you want, but it's like limited and it costs way more, like multipliers more than the Olive Garden one. Maybe like 5 times more than the Olive Garden one, which is ridiculous. Let's see. Matt said, unless you're getting salad milkshakes. And then he said, unlimited custom is too much power. For a salad? How so? Then Matt said, the purpose of a salad is to not meat. That's not true. You can have meat in a salad. Then Linda Thomas said, lol, so this vlog is about salads? It's not that it's about salads. You just caught me in a rant, or I'm ranting about salads. Welcome to the stream, Linda. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? I went to a place called Pyology today, which is a Subway style pizza restaurant where you sit down. Well, you don't sit down at first, but you get in a line and you say like what crust you want, what sauce you want, what different like toppings and cheese you want on your pizza. Then they cook it right there for you. It's like a personal pizza, but it's quite filling. And I normally just eat one of those, and that's all I eat for like the whole day. They've now introduced the ability to like make your own custom salad at Pyology. But as far as I can tell, it's not like unlimited salad. And I was just talking about how I'd love to have a restaurant where I can get custom unlimited salad. I know that salad bars exist, so there, it's like a similar concept, but I don't want to make it myself. I want to make it myself as in like tell a waiter like I would like this, and this in my salad with this dressing, and then the waiter tell the chef, and then the chef make my salad, and they serve it to me and go, you can have as much as this, as much of this as you want, and I'd be like, oh, that's great. And it's like, but you have to pay like maybe like $10. I'd be willing to pay $10 for unlimited custom salads at a restaurant. I think that would be pretty great. Let's see. Matt said this stream is 100% salad all day, every day. Hey guys, welcome to the Salad Cast. It's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black Olives, here with another exciting salad stream. Today we're going to be talking about Italian salads. Let's see. Linda said, haha, cool. I love salads. Matt said, see, Jet, I am the true authority of your streams. Everyone follows my orders. And he says, sounds like a $15 deal at least. Why does it have to be nearly $20 for unlimited custom salad? I think $10 is fair. 15 is too high. At most 12. At 12, it better be some good salad. And they better allow for you to have friends also partake in the salad. If it's like $12 and they're like, oh, your friends can't have any of your salad, I'd be like, what? It should be like a table thing. Like it should be like a big bowl of your custom salad, right? And they should like have plates for each person at the table, and you should have the option to be able to split it with friends. And then your boy Matt said salad isn't very filling. Unlimited. Unlimited salad. You will eventually get full, Matt. Matt, you don't even eat salad. What are you talking about? Matt doesn't eat fruits or vegetables. Matt said, Jet, you are cheap. Matt said, table equals $20 minimum for custom unlimited. For the table, I mean, that's not too bad. If you have... Actually, is Matt right? Matt might be right. For $20 minimum, if the whole table can participate, that's like if you have two people, minimum $10 per person. If you have like four people, like $5 per person. And as long as you're allowed to split it, I think that's not... Yeah. You know what, Matt? If you started a restaurant, maybe not if you started a restaurant, but if somebody started a restaurant, $20 custom unlimited salad for like the whole table for parties of 4 or less. That sounds fine. I think once you start getting into too many people, it probably is a little too crazy. Maybe parties of 5 people or less. I think that'd be fine. As long as you're allowed to not only split the salad but split the cost, that actually seems rather okay. Linda said, I'd pay $10 for sure. I think 15 is max I'd pay. I think if you were like hanging out with like a friend, that 20 doesn't sound bad. Because if you and your friend both eat the same salad, you split it and it just ends up being $10 anyways. But then again, a lot of times when I eat out, it's a social event. I do think $20 is way too steep for one person. If for one person it was $20, that'd be way too much. I hope that if one person came in, they'd be like, you can have the one person personal unlimited custom salad. We only do the big bowls for a party of 2 or more, up to a party of 5 people. That actually sounds fair. Matt said the fact you have to eat more to get a fill of salad means that more value goes into the salad. Salad being not filling means any unlimited amount has to account for that fact. And then he says the idea for any unlimited deal is that you make the price high so that the profit margin is there, as most people can't handle unlimited. So Olive Garden has unlimited salad. and it's rather inexpensive. I think on the menu it looks like it's $6 and something, but then you order it and you look at your bill and it's only like $4. Like it costs. I don't know why it's less than menu price, but for whatever reason it's less than menu price. So you spend like $4, you get as much salad as you want, but sadly it's not custom. You can't set the price for what you not set the price. You can't set the ingredients of your salad. So you have to deal with whatever that house salad is, which I think is kind of the problem. The problem I have. I think the Olive Garden house salad is actually pretty good. I thought it was fine for what it is. I'm not a fan of the pepper distribution. They have random peppers in it that are really big. Um, and I don't know. I feel like they could maybe have chopped the peppers up a little bit more. I don't know. That's a nitpick. That's a nitpick. But if I could just pick what was in the salad, I would like the Olive Garden salad a lot more. If I could be like, oh, could I have like this meat in it? Or could I have like, instead of black olives, could I have like green peppers? Instead of like the bigger peppers that they have, just like small, like chopped, like green peppers or something. I feel like that would have been pretty good. I just feel like if I could customize it more, I would vibe with it a lot more. Honey mustard dressing, if you could like have options, that'd be great. Olive Garden just doesn't give you those options. Let's see. And then Matt said, but then you want custom, which requires a whole lot of extra resources slash service, which costs money. Plus, meat is probably more expensive than vegetables. But if your whole thing, right, is this is a salad restaurant, then I think it fits a lot better. I understand why Olive Garden isn't going above and beyond with custom salads, because Olive Garden does so much more than just salad. I'm saying I love it if there was a place I went to and they did just salad. And you may be like, Jet, that's an unrealistic thing to want. But down in Madison, they have this place called Chicken Salad Chick. And the whole thing is that it's a restaurant that only does chicken salad. It's like a super specific thing. And I want something just a little less specific than that. Can I just get like salad chick? They probably wouldn't call it salad chick, even though we have chicken salad chick. Salad, Sir Salad? Sir Salad? That sounds like the mascot. Salad. Salad Springs? Something like that. A salad thing. Kel said, hey, what up? Yo, Kels, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Right now, we're talking about salads. I would like there to be a restaurant where you can go in and get custom unlimited salad for like you and your friends for a reasonable price. Maybe for like, oh, what if the price scaled to the number of people in your party? Like the normal number of people you're eating with. So if you're like by yourself, custom unlimited salads for $10. Two people, 2 to 5 people, $20. And then you have scales that go for increasing numbers beyond that. And then you could probably get to like a full like party size, like more than five, like if double that would probably be like $40 and still actually be fine. So like 10 people 40, 20 people maybe $80, but that's not bad. That's $4 a person. Like as long as the like split is like rather fair, then I don't know, I don't think it would be that bad. Let's see. Matt said, what is needed is a Papa John's-esque system, where anything you add adds to the cost, and unlimited is a premium price. So you feel like, I see that for certain meats. I think for certain meats, you could have stuff added to your bill. Like if you're like, I would like the salad with the fresh lobster, and could I also have like grilled steak chopped into my salad? Medium well, please. And could I have, like once you start doing stuff like that, I could see there being additional charges. But it really depends on your offering. If your offering of meat is like, could I have like fried sliced chicken tenders in my salad? I don't expect there to be like a big hike. Or like chopped grilled chicken in my salad. I also don't see to be a big hike. It really depends on what the type of meat is. Let's see. So then, where we at? Where we at? Matt said, "Can we please stop salad?" He said, "This is obnoxious." He said, "Jet's reasonable price is actually unreasonable and bad for profit margins." Says Matt, who's not in the business school. I'm studying business at the University of Alabama in Huntsville. Kel said, "Can't you cheat the system if you say each person in your group is in their own party, but just hang out together?" So I imagine if that was the case, right? You would each have to pay $10 then. If you were all like, we're separate, right? Then the waiter would be like, okay, what would you each like to eat? And if you're all like, we would all like the same custom salad, but we're all separate, instead of bringing a big bowl, the waiter would come out with plates for like all the niggas. So it would be like, here's your salad, and here's your salad, and here's your salad, and here's your salad, and here's your salad. And at the end of the day, all you niggas are paying $10, right? It's more advantageous to all come as a party because then you can also just split the cost. You know what I mean? So if you come in and you're like, we're a party of four, it's like, oh, you're four people? Then you're gonna get like a big bowl of salad and a bunch of empty plates, and you guys can all like spread the salad to each person's plates in this unlimited custom salad. You guys can all agree on the type of salad that you want, and at the end, we'll give you guys a bill for $20, and you can split that bill amongst your party whichever way you guys want, as long as you guys pay the bill. It's more advantageous for you to take advantage of the party deal, which will help attract more business anyways, because it would be a nice place for you guys to all eat healthy together for a relatively cheap price. I don't see what would be wrong with that at all. I just think it's like a nice, healthy option for people all getting together. Matt said Jet is the business major and doesn't understand profit margins. Each topping is still an extra cost though, regardless of rarity. Jet, for being a business major, you're very bad at recognizing what makes the most sense from a business perspective. I feel like that's not necessarily true. Here's an example of a business model that has custom options but doesn't charge per individual ingredient. Because Matt's like, Papa John's individual topping charge. So at Cookout, you can get a milkshake that has any combination of 40 different flavors. And you can put as many different flavors as you want into a shake, and it doesn't inflate the price of the shake at all. And they also make some of the best shakes in town. I really vibe with Cookout because of this method. Sonic, on the other hand, is like, if we're going to give you a shake with toppings, we're going to charge for each individual thing that you put in the shake, which ends up heavily inflating the price of the shake the more you put in it, but unnecessarily so. I feel like they don't really have to do that. Um, because Cookout, I feel like, is a great example of giving you only one size option of shake, but allowing you to get as much in it as you want and not overcharging you just because you want more things in your shake. Um, Other places that don't charge additional amounts of money for what you get in the shake would be Maggie Moo's, and Applebee's if you can convince them to put more than one thing in your shake. It's kind of a reach to like try and get that because that doesn't always happen. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Though. Let's see. Matt said how spread out is Cookout. So I suppose Matt's saying that Cookout doesn't only do milkshakes. Cookout also does like burgers and hot dogs and barbecue. Cookout does a lot of different things. So are you saying that any loss in value from not charging per toppings is covered by the other things that the business practices? I suppose that would be my question to you. Then Ryan says spoiler free stream. Correct. There will be no Avengers Endgame spoilers in this video at all. If you guys want to hear me talk about Avengers Endgame with spoilers, feel free to check out the spoiler talk stream. And if you guys have any questions about Endgame that are spoiler free questions, I'd be happy to answer them here. Though if it happened to lead into any spoilers, then I would be like, you gotta check the spoiler talk. That would be my answer. Let's see. So then Kel said, well, Jet, if they most likely. Wait, hold up. Well, Jet, if they most likely, different people are going to want different salads, and it'll be easier for everyone to get their own amount than having to split up one big amount. What? So, okay, I understand the concept of maybe the party wants different salads, but if you want a different salad, that is just going to have to straight up be like, you're like, if I want, let's say me and Kels went to this hypothetical salad restaurant, and I'm like, I want the exact same salad as Kel's, except I want pineapples in mine. And Kel's is like, get your witchcraft shit out of here. I don't want any pineapples in mine. And then I could see them, depending on what the differences are, giving you like a little bowl of like chopped pineapples and allowing you to use those chopped pineapples and just put them in your salad without contaminating the greater big salad ordered for the both of us. That way, they could still do a group thing, but put some like individual toppings in a bowl just for you. Now let's say our salads are vastly different. You want a whole bunch of different shit, and I want a whole bunch of different shit. At that point, I think it is you just pay your $10 for yours, and I pay my $10 for mine. So instead of us doing like the group deal, because we're ordering distinctly different salads, we would both have to do the normal $10 thing. But that's fair because we have two completely different salads. I think that makes sense. Let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Matt said, if they are the only cookout or only one of a few, then they are bad. Oh, you're asking, is cookout like a chain? Cookouts exist around the country. A matter of fact, your boy Dozer was going to North Carolina, and he said that he saw a cookout while he was on the way. I believe he was going to North Carolina. It's been a minute since Dozer sent me a picture of a cookout he was passing by. Also, German Gabby, she knew about cookout from a university that she went to out of state, where they had a cookout. So cookouts are definitely like around the country. There's not just only one cookout. Also, Matt, there's a thing called local restaurants. And local restaurants, even though there may just be only one in a town, doesn't make them bad. They could just be local. Cookout, however, isn't an example of one. But I feel like the idea of saying there is only one, therefore they are bad, is a bad argument. That's just me, though. But I do think there's something wrong with saying if there's only one, then must be bad. Let's see. Kel said they can also still split it because they can just hand each other money. True, you can always just split it. But if it's an equal cost, right? So if it's like you two ordered two different salads, so you're both gonna like have to spend $10 each for your salad. Is that okay? Like the waiter should probably ask you. And then if you're like, yes, that is fine with us, then at the end of the day, you could still split it. But if both salads cost $10, then what are you splitting? I give you 10, excuse me, you give me 10. So we technically paid for each other's salads, but it would have done the same good as just paying for our own. You know what I mean? Let's see. Matt said, no, I'm asking how many cookouts exist, which I answered. And then Matt said something. Then Ryan said a random question. I think it's like a history question. And then Matt said, get out! Then Ryan said, salads? Yep, we're talking about salads. Got into deep salad-based discussion. Let's see. Ryan said, Jet, we have 13 minutes until Jackbox. I'm sorry, salads? Let's see. Ryan said, when I was at Bridge Street the time before last, half my meal was a salad. Where did you go? And did the place you went to have custom unlimited salads? I'm looking for a place that has custom unlimited salads. Kel said, okay, Jet, makes sense. Your salad place sounds good. Now I want salad. See? I too would like a salad. Matt said, but how plentiful are cookouts in that sense? Are they like Walmarts? Walmarts are everywhere. Very few places can say they're like Walmarts and like everywhere. McDonald's are very prevalent. I've actually heard that Subways are now extremely prevalent. Like you're able to find them in a lot of places. Depending on certain geographies, Waffle Houses are very prevalent in Georgia. In certain areas, there's like a Waffle House at every block. Like it gets kind of ridiculous. Your boy Ryan said, As of September 2018, there are 244 locations in 10 states, in reference to cook out, which is great. A Let's see. And then Matt said, and not all cookouts might do the milkshake deal. I'd be very surprised if I went to another cookout and they're like, we actually charge per topping. Also, another example of a restaurant that doesn't charge per ingredient in shakes, albeit they have kind of watery ass shakes. Five Guys. Five Guys doesn't charge you per individual topping in your shake. Would you say that Five Guys has a bad business model for how they charge for their shakes? Is one solid price for one size shake where you can get any combinations of toppings that you would like. So yeah, let's see. Matt said it's the idea of like McDonald's, where people can be specific owners of a specific location and aren't held to all the regulations of McDonald's Corporation. Whoa, 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 whoa. So Matt's currently talking about, I believe, there are multiple terms for this kind of thing. McDonald's, of course, is a franchise, and there's something called franchising. But there's also a thing where you can, like, be an owner of a. Yeah, there's franchising, and then there's chains. And they're two different business terms. So hold on a second. So chains. And it's gonna be like, do you mean chains? Like a fucking. Great. Okay, hold on. Because there are a whole bunch of different definitions for what a chain is. Do 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 do. A chain store or retail chain is a retail outlet in which several locations share a brand, central management, and standardized business practices. So a chain has like standardized business practices, and they share the same corporation. Standardized business practices, by the way, mean that they do all have to follow at least certain things. A franchise business is a business owned by an entrepreneur or an entrepreneurial group offering a product or service labeled by a corporation that provides assistance in every aspect of the business in return for a combination of a flat fee plus fees based off of profits and or sales. I think Matt is trying to apply more of the concept of franchising, where I feel like McDonald's is more of a chain. But franchising and chain may not have to be mutually exclusive. I'm not entirely sure. But I would say McDonald's falls into a chain. McDonald's definitely has standards that each individual McDonald's has to follow. I don't think you can own a McDonald's and be like, I can just not do what other McDonald's do. I'm pretty sure all McDonald's have to fall within a certain set of standards in order to be on the up and up. So I don't think that's how that works, Matt. I just kind of disagree. Let's see. Matt said, no one has custom unlimited salads. Then Kel said, we must forge together to create the unlimited salads. Then Matt said, that's because Subways are in Walmarts. Nigga, stop. Matt's like, Subways are prevalent because Subways are in Walmarts. I don't think that's the only reason why Subways are more prevalent. I believe that right now Subways are becoming more popular because they're being seen as like a cheap, healthy way of like eating. People are like, wow, I can get like a lot of food for a relatively small price while still eating healthy. I think that's why Subways are becoming more prevalent and why we're seeing more Subways pop up, because there's a higher demand for Subway because currently a lot more people are being a lot more health conscious about what they eat. I don't think Subways are more prevalent solely because they're in Walmart. I just feel like I see the logic. I just feel like that's looking at a very small picture of a much bigger thing. Okay. Let's see. Kel said, I'm sorry. Custom unlimited salads? Yes. So far I've seen places where you can get custom salads. I've seen places where you can get unlimited salads. I've seen salad bars where you can get custom unlimited salads, like if it's a salad bar at like a buffet. I want a non-buffet style restaurant Similar to the concept of a salad bar, where you can say, I want this and that in my salad. And someone makes the salad for you, and you're sitting at a table the whole time. Like the waiter comes up to your table and goes, "Hello, what would you like in your salad today?" And you go, "Oh, I'd like this, that, and that." And they're like, "Okay, I'll be right back with your salad." And they bring up a bowl that has like all your salad in it, like boop, for you and your party, or a custom sized plate of your salad for you. And they bring plates for your party if you came with a party of people, and utensils, and you guys can use tongs, and you can grab salad out of the bowl, put it on your plate, and each person can like pass the bowl around and like put salad down on your plate, and you can just hang out with your friends, all enjoy a delicious custom salad, and eat as much as you want until you feel that you're content, and then pay your bill. And I want to be, I think $10 for a single person is fair, and then if it's up to five people, $20 for the whole table to be served a salad. I feel like that's worth it. I feel like people would like bring their families and things of that nature for that. That seems perfectly fine. Also, I don't think people are going to be eating at a house and home over some salad. I'm just saying. I don't think they're going to be like, these families are coming and they're draining our business. How can we afford to keep serving the salad? This is impossible. Let's see. Ryan then is posting up some facts talking about how there's a buku ton of Walmarts. I don't think I've ever heard anyone ever say buku tons in my life. Then Ryan also is talking about how McDonald's is the largest restaurant chain by revenue. Talking about how there's like a shit ton of like McDonald's. Then Matt said, Ryan, you are missing the point of these corporations being dropped. Dropped? What do you mean by dropped? Then Ryan said, Subway has more locations. Subway has hella locations. Subways are everywhere right now. Matt said, of course, certain standards are followed. Cookout probably functions in the same way, but not all procedures need to be the same. I mean, standardization can go to very, like, far extents. Standardization has very few, if any, limits. It simply depends on how many standards corporate feels like need to be followed. I'm going to straight up read what Ryan just said because it's very important. Subway is one of the fastest growing franchises in the world, and as of June 2017, had approximately 42,000 stores located in more than 100 countries because Subway is an international brand. That's why when Matt was like, it's because Subways are in Walmarts, I was like, I feel like you're missing that bigger picture. Matt said $20 for five people. That's a robbery. $20 for five people is $4 per person for custom unlimited salads. How much do you want to spend for custom unlimited salads? Zero, Matt, because you don't eat vegetables or fruit. So I don't see where you're coming from. I feel like, of course, you would feel like that was highway robbery. I think the Olive Garden, like, house salad on the menu said it was like $6 something. But then we checked our bill, and our bill was like $4 something. So $4 for like unlimited salad service isn't that bad. I don't know. Now it is unlimited custom salad. So you could be like, for unlimited custom salad, it needs to be more. Well, it really depends on your offering. What are the different things that I can put in the salad? Because I do understand your concern about what if there's like steak or shrimp. And of course, you didn't say these things, but this is what comes to mind when I think of like types of toppings where you need to charge more money. What if there's like steak or shrimp? Things of that nature. I could see there being additional charges on your bill if you ever happen to order salads that have steak and shrimp, or an imposed charge that everyone has to pay, regardless of whether or not you happen to get a salad that has steak or shrimp in it. That being said, I feel like an imposed charge is kind of on some bullshit, because it's like, why if I didn't order it? You know what I mean? Like, but it's like to cover the cost in case someone is like, the people who do order it probably need to be the ones who cover the cost. I don't know about that. Let's see. Kel said, we don't have enough salads for these families. Then Ryan said, more than half of the stores are located in the U.S. and is the largest single brand restaurant chain and the largest restaurant operator in the world. Subway. Because people also like having customization options. That's part of what makes Subway so appealing. Matt, do you remember the $5 foot long? Any $5, whatever, that like Subway did? Um, that people are like is a reasonable price. I can get like plenty of food. Dun-dun-dun. I guess one thing that I'm interested in is average salad bar price per ounce. That's so specific. How much does a salad bar cost? According to a recent calculation by the New York Times, individual items at the salad bar cost, on average, 70% more than they do on store shelves. Most salad bars charge between $6 and $10 a pound. But that's a salad bar that's going by weight. Average salad bar buffet price. Buffet prices are like a whole other story. Actually, just average buffet price. I actually like to see that. How do you price a buffet? Okay. Create the menu, cost out each recipe, add up the food costs, add the labor costs, add the fixed costs. The total is the cost of the buffet. What? Create the menu. The total cost is the buffet. So each individual recipe plus the cost of food. I don't understand how that could be the cost that that's just the cost to do it, right? That's not how much the end customer pays, because that wouldn't make sense. I think that's how much it costs for a caterer to figure out how much it will cost to set up a buffet. Let's see. Matt said at the very least, since it is a deal, it should be around $35 to $40. But if you have only two people, I think $35 is way too much. At two people, $35 would be almost $20 per person, and $40 would just straight up be $20 per person, which is just way too much money for a party of two. A party of five, $35 would be $7 per person, which isn't too bad. Really, the $20 for a party of five, I think, is an incentive to have more people come in. You know what I mean? Because it adds to like the popularity factor. For example, Top Golf is hella expensive. Like if you want to like just go play golf at that place that looks like the Cell Games by Steak and Shake, but what they do is they incentivize you bringing large groups of people, and you can split the cost amongst yourselves to then all play golf for a fairly cheap amount of money. It's a similar kind of business practice, but with custom unlimited salads. Like, I don't know why you're sweating. Let's see. Matt said, Jackbox, the time is now. Then Ryan said, but salads. Matt said, I do not want to waste an hour over a food that isn't even good. Matt Hayden always. Kel said, like if you just want some cheese, then it's whatever. But if you want some unicorn meat, then you're gonna need some cash money. I agree. Like if you're gonna have some really fancy meat, that's when I draw the line, and it's like you need to probably charge an additional fee if someone like orders like steak on their salad or orders like lobster or shrimp. Those are the three I keep going to. What's another meat where it's like having this meat is somewhat like troublesome to like have? I don't really know off the top of my head. But there are probably other things where it's like I would charge more for like a salad and that kind of thing. Let's see. Matt said Jet, $35 to $40 for a party of five. $8 per person is like a little less than what you'd charge if each person just ordered their own salad. Like at what point do you feel like it's really like a deal or just kind of like there? I think $40 for a party of five probably isn't too bad. Um, but I don't know. It's an interesting place to draw the line. So can a party of four still have a salad for $20? Like with that? Because then at a certain point you'd want to bring less friends for the most optimal deal. But you don't want to be alone. You end up in like a weird place. Yo, Kevin, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Let's see. Your boy Matt said more people equals more people eating the salad resources. Stop it. Then Matt said, I want to die, Zach. He said, everyone vote to get out of this hell. His name's Kevin. Thank you. Then Ryan said, more people equals more profit if done right. Agreed. I feel like Top Golf is doing rather well locally. And you'd be like, is that because a whole bunch of business executives are going into Top Golf to play golf? True, they are. They are all going in to play golf. But a lot of just random people who just want to play golf go and just bring a lot of friends. They end up spending the same amount of money, but they do it by splitting the shit out. Matt said Top Golf is a service, not a resource. You have to think about how they have to like keep everything on the up and up. You know what I mean? You still have to make sure that the fields look nice. So there's like landscaping involved, like for where like the golf stuff happens. You have to make sure that like your clubs stay in good condition. You have to have people who go out and recover all the golf balls and shit. There's a lot that goes into like doing a golf course. It may be different from a restaurant. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have its own like management things that go along with it. You know, there's more to it than just have a place where people can hit golf balls. You know what I mean? Let's see. Kel said maybe my nin ability should be to enhance the deliciousness, customization, and amount of salads. Speaking of nin abilities, Kels, on the Amino, I've actually posted what my nin ability would be. Have you had a chance to check that out yet, Kels? Kevin said, hello, Kels and Matt. And he said, oh yeah, Ryan too. Let's see. Then Matt said, Ruin, my favorite person. Then Kevin said, lol. Ryan said, same. Then Kel said, sorry to stop the salad bonanza, but can you continue the dramatic reading? We're on part 7. Yeah, I can get on that dramatic reading. I won't give up on salads. We'll still come back to the salad. You already know what it is. You're talking to Jet Black Olives here. I'm all about the salad. Let's see. I don't honestly fuck with black olives, though. It's just the best thing to go with my name. Part 7. Something salads. Salads are so delicious. Let's see. A, part 7. 7. Done at 7. I need to make the window bigger. A. Okay. Dramatic reading time. So this is a fan fiction written by that one guy, Kels. It's a JoJo Bizarre Adventure style fan fiction featuring Kels and I fighting in a shopping mall over pineapple on pizza. It's a death battle sort of story. This is part 7 of the story. We each have stands that have been drawn and designed by your boy Kels. Kels came up with the names and powers of the stands based off of different songs. Kels' stand is called Sugar, based off of a song that he likes, and his stand has electronic-based abilities, and my stand is called Winter, based off of my favorite song, and it has position and temperature-related abilities. And yeah, like I said, this is a death battle. This is part 7. If you want to see me read through the previous 6 parts, I've been reading a part every vlog. Also, I love doing dramatic readings of you guys' fan fictions, as long as they're like 200 words or less. Feel free to submit them on the Amino, as long as they feature your boy in some capacity as a main character, then I'm totally down to share them with everybody on the vlog. I also love fan art, so feel free to do fan art of your boy, featuring me in different settings, whether they be like based off of fictional stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or superheroes or anything like that, or just original fan fiction pieces featuring your boy. I'd be more than happy to feature it on the channel. So yeah, like I said, I'm about to read part 7 of Kels' fan fiction. Kel starts to bleed out again due to having his body return to its normal temperature, and starts to lay down in pain due to the feeling in his body coming back. Kels then cries in pain, "Ah, man, why I should turn Sugar into a phone and call an ambulance. Ah, I can't even open my eyes." Kel starts to see through his stand, and as one of the beings is passing through a phone, he sees that the employee at the counter is now Jet. Kel then says, What? How did he do that? Maybe he kept changing his position with objects until he got into the store? Then Jet cried out, "The Winter!" Jet summons the Winter and perfectly times a punch to hit Sugar Red while it was traveling into another phone. The Winter then goes, "Hiya!" Kels then cries in pain, "Yeah!" and thinks to himself, "Crap, how do I beat him now?" Jet then takes the water bottle from the employee by switching his position with a random phone. Jet then pours all the water onto the floor. Kells looks through the window from outside and is confused. Then, Jet drops the bottle onto the puddle, and he switches the position of Kells in the bottle, causing Kells to fall right into the water. Kells then cries, "Ugh! What the?" Kells looks down and sees that Jet has frozen him on the water. Normally, he would be able to get out, but because of his injuries, he's unable to get up. End of part 7. So yeah, that's part 7 of Kells' fan fiction. Let's see where we get. Ryan said, but salads. Then Matt said, in salad and never come back. By the way, my back feels weird. I heard you say back. My back feels weird. At the movie theater, they have like reclining seats, and I think I sat weird. So my upper back, like right in the middle, feels a little off. Let's see. So hopefully I feel better after like a night's sleep. Let's see. Matt said in salad and never come back. Then he said Top Golf is a service, not a resource, which I already referred to. Kevin said, yeah, Kevin is my name. Zachary is just my persona name. Then Matt said, give up the salad. This is so pointless. Ryan said, now I'm hungry because I didn't eat after the movie. I was surprised that we didn't eat after the movie. I would have been totally down. I was about to say to go to Cookout, and then we could have like done one of our old school Cookout trips. I could have gotten a shake while we hung out. But then I thought about it, and we would have been just yelling fucking in-game spoilers at Cookout. I don't feel like anyone in Cookout would have wanted us to just be talking about the movie. Let's see. Rocky Ford said, hi there. Yo, Rocky. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy today? Discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream. Let's see. Ryan said, Jet, you should have sat like I did. How did you sit, right? Didn't you also just lie down in the reclining chair? Let's see. Kel said, how are you liking the winter? Do you feel it's accurate to how you would use it? Or that the version of you in the story is using it well? I feel like the winter could have probably gone for some faster, like, pones. Like, the winter could have probably tried to do stuff like freeze Kells' eyes. Like your actual eyeballs. Excuse me. Because I think if the winter tried to freeze your eyes, it could probably cause like a blood vessel to like burst in your eyes and kind of blind you. I feel like that would only somewhat incapacitate you because you're able to see through your stand's sugar. But I think that's one of the first things I would probably go for in a fight. Also, can I exchange the position of body parts? Because I feel like that could also kind of fuck you up. Like maybe put your teeth where your eyes should be and like put your eyes in your mouth. I feel like that would be like just like a really gross thing. But that also would be a fast way to somewhat incapacitate someone. You couldn't really talk anymore. Your eyes would probably like go down your throat and like kind of choke you, and then you couldn't see. It's just and your face would hurt because you got fucking teeth in your eye sockets. I think that would be a hard cuck if that's how that ability can be used. Rocky said he's doing good, and he saw that movie Avengers Endgame. Ooh, what'd you think of it? No spoilers, please. He said, too, have you been to Long John Silver's and ate seafood there? I have. I'm not a fan of Long John Silver's. I'm actually not a big fan of seafood, fast food. Like, I don't really like Long John Silver's or Captain D's. As a matter of fact, most of the time I tell people, like, if we're going to go eat fast food, I don't want to have, like, American fried chicken, and I don't want to have, like, fast food seafood. So I normally say, like, no Captain D's, no Long John Silver's, no Popeyes, no Bojangles, no KFC. I normally like mark those off the list that I just normally don't want those things. And then he said, as a discussion topic, Treasure Planet, the Disney movie. I think Treasure Planet was an okay animated film. I saw it when I was like 5. I got it on VHS for my 5th birthday. I don't remember a lot about it, but I did have a couple toys from it. I liked the little robot character who doesn't really have his memory. I remember having a toy of him. I think with Disney's whole, let's take our animated movies and make them into live action. Treasure Planet would be somewhat visually interesting to see as like a live action thing. But I really want to see Atlantis as a live action movie. I actually got to talk to a few of the people who worked on Atlantis at Dragon Con. They did a panel. And I asked them specifically, like, hey, like, what are your thoughts on them possibly like taking the Atlantis property and using it in a live action film or possibly like a live action TV series? And they said it would make a marvelous live action film or TV series. They said the only issue would be that with Disney, they probably would try their best to avoid using the Atlantis name. Even if they like took the Atlantis story beat by beat and just did it as a live action movie, they'd be like 5,000 Leagues Under the Sea. They would just like call it something else. So he's like the likelihood of them making a live action Atlantis specific, since they've kind of moved away from Atlantis, um, thing would be very unlikely. But I'd love to see that, and I think a live action Treasure Planet would also be interesting to see as well. Let's see. Matt said one vote for Jackbox. Then Ryan said, but I sat such that I didn't get back pain. That is true. Yo, Sam, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Let's see. Rocky Ford said, I saw Avengers Endgame and it was okay. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I thought it was a good movie. I am willing and interested in seeing it again. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on Avengers Endgame in great detail, I did a spoiler talk earlier. If you guys have any questions about the movie that are non-spoiler based questions, feel free to ask me. If you get into spoiler territory, I'll simply say, check out the spoiler talk. Let's see. Matt said, stands don't have general abilities, only specific abilities. Then your boy Kevin said, hello, any girls in chat? He said, I'm single, and don't be scared to enter my DMs. And then he said, what a fail. I'm not great at flirting. Oh well. I think you're doing fine, Kevin. I wouldn't have done the self shit on. Though we've all been there. Sometimes I'll message Danica something and I'll be like, this is kind of awkward or whatever, like the message, and then she'll be like, that's not awkward at all. So I understand the part where you like say it and then you're like, maybe that wasn't as cool or as funny as I thought. So it all depends on like execution on that. Normally though, people want to see like the utmost of confidence. So I don't know. As long as you're being honest to yourself, I guess it's fine to say that. To be honest, some people might like read that and be like, "Oh, he's kind of humbling himself." They might like vibe with it. So you do you. Actually, what you said is perfectly fine. Let's see. Kel said, "Geez, Jet, that's cold." Literally talking about what I'd be interested in doing with my stand in the death battle style thing that Kel's is designing, the unfolding fan fiction story. Let's see. Sam said, what did I walk into? And then Matt said, hell. Then Kel said, I guess you could do that, but talking about the stand battle. Then Ryan said, Treasure Planet Disney movie. Then Rocky Ford said, I love seafood. Then Sam White said, Jackbox 2 votes. And then Rocky Ford said, that's Silver. Let's see. Talking about Long John Silver. Then Matt said, but those movies will never happen. Then Ryan said, really important video may be the definitive vid on Treasure Planet. Popped in that YouTube link. Matt said, because Disney doesn't care about those movies. Let's see. Then Sam White said, I'm fine. Just built a Blasting the Ruins deck. What's a Blasting the Ruins deck like? Kel said, stands can be general. Matt. Then Matt said, but only in weird manners. The fuck you mean? Then Ryan said, did Thanos get Baja blasted? Let's see. Then Matt said, the winters, for instance, shouldn't be able to freeze any water, since that isn't a strange power. What? I don't entirely understand where you're coming from, Matt. Let's see. So Matt and Sam have shown interest in Jackbox, but we only have 1 minute left in the stream, so I don't think we really have time to do a voted game. Now, I might play a game after the vlog, but it wouldn't be a voted game. We normally do that during the last 30 minutes. Matt was the only one really showing interest in playing a game during the stream. So I don't know. So I might play some Shadow of Mordor after this or something like that. Let's see. Then Matt said, so Jet couldn't freeze eyes. Well, the winter can manipulate temperature. It doesn't have as much to do with water specifically. And he said, but it might be like specifically water bottles. What? Then Ryan said something else. Then Matt said, 1 minute, try 10. Nope. Then Kel said, Matt, I just feel that's really close-minded. General, or I guess more basic stands exist in JoJo. Then Ryan said, alright, let's see. So Sam White said, blasting the ruins, basically when you have 30 or more cards in your graveyard, you can do your 3,000 damage to your opponent. Tricky when you have 30 or more cards in your graveyard. Or is it tickly? Did you mean to say tickly? Tickly, when you have 30 or more cards in your graveyard, you can do 3,000. So blasting ruins deals 100 damage to your opponent for every card in your graveyard. So you try to get as many cards in your graveyard as you can, and then blasting the ruins. Is blasting the ruins a spell or trap? Matt says it's 12:51 a.m. He said, "Don't pretend we are a minute from one." But Matt, look at the live chat counter. Not the live chat. Look at the live stream counter. How long has the stream been going on? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Let's see. Kel said Silver Chariot, Magician's Red, for example. Ooh, Kel's is pulling specific examples. Let's see. Then Ryan said typically is probably what he meant. Then Matt said that means nothing. And then he said, what is the time? Then Sam White said, nope, straight up 3,000 damage. Oh, so it's a card that only activates if you have 30 or more cards in your graveyard, and it burns for 3,000. Then Matt said, what is the time? He said, you have a phone. Look at how long the stream's been going on. Vlog streams only go for about an hour, then after an hour, we normally cut the stream, and any game that we're doing ends at that hour. So because we didn't play a game half an hour in, because only Matt showed interest in doing a game half an hour in, we just have already hit the point where we would have ended such a game if we had started one. So I think it's too late to start one. I might play a game, but it wouldn't be a voted for game. But it didn't seem like other people were really vibing with Jackbox. They were just enjoying talking about salads. Excuse me. Matt said, Jet, the streams end at 1 a.m. He said, not after an hour. He said, Jet, you made salad the interest. That wasn't what everyone wanted. Yo, Nani, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Kel said, the hand and Killer Queen, bomb 1 and 2, to name some stands past part 3. So Kel's is describing some stands from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that have general abilities. Let's see. Bow bow. Bow now, bow now, bow now. Hey, dun dun. Oh, Kels, what did you think about the Nin ability that I made up for my character? Oh, Kel said cool ability. Now I gotta think of my ability. Okay. Bono. Oh, you posted that 12 hours ago. You saw that forever ago. Ryan said salad, but in the ass. Hashtag tossed. Do 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 do. Hey, do do. Dun 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 dun. Nani's doing Deku versus Goku right now. Most recent Goku-based news that I can think of. So, they've introduced a Goku-esque character in the DC universe. It's this weird donkey zebra boy who's clearly inspired by classic Dragon Ball Goku, and even has his own knockoff version of the Kamehameha. We got to see him in Dial H for Hero issue number 2. He fights off against a robotic superhero character who's made out of magic metal. It's actually a pretty interesting comic. It uses 2 different manga styles and a modern comic book style all thrown into one book. If you're interested in seeing what a DC version of Goku would look like, you want to see a cool fight between him and a robot, and you want to see that all wrapped up in a modern comic, I'd recommend picking up Dial H for Hero, issue number 2, or reading it for free online at readcomiconline.to. Whatever floats your boat on that. Let's see. Matt said, you start streams late normally anyways. Yeah, hold us to 1 a.m. Let's see. Nani said, my internet is so slow. He said right now he's downloading Mortal Kombat 11. Mom actually did a digital download of Mortal Kombat 11 and bought it quite recently. I enjoyed playing Mortal Kombat 11 with Mom yesterday. If you guys want to hear more of my thoughts on Mortal Kombat 11, I actually talked about that on yesterday's vlog. Let's see. Let's see. Ryan said Ant-Man versus salad. Ant-Man could take a bowl of salad, shrink the contents of the bowl, hold it between two fingers, and casually like chew and swallow the whole salad in its condensed, shrunken form. Ant-Man demolishes the salad. That or Ant-Man could get really big and casually eat the whole bowl of salad as if it was only a small amount of salad. Hulk also could kill a salad pretty easily. I say Ant-Man and Hulk actually are two of the best salad eating characters in the MCU that I can think of off the top of my head who could probably riggedy wreck a salad. Who do you guys think could best eliminate a salad in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Feel free to post in the live chat. Let's see. Matt said, thus 1 a.m. is the actual limit. Kel said, I feel the restrictions on your ability is just really specific, though. It's honestly fine, but it just seems a little too specific. So you think, well, that's the thing, Kels. So Kels is saying that the conditions on my Nin ability, I made up my own Nin ability for if I existed in the Hunter x Hunter universe, because Kels wants to do a death battle between us, where we each make up a Nin ability, and then we discuss who would win in a fight. So the conditions on my Nin ability, the reason why it is the way it is because the stricter the conditions you put on a Nin ability in the Hunter x Hunter universe, the more powerful your ability becomes, especially if those conditions put you at risk or at disadvantage. So the conditions that I put for my Nin ability are, I can't use this ability while holding a weapon or shield, wearing armor, or using my Nin aura as a weapon, shield, or armor substitute. Using your Nin aura, especially as armor or as a shield, is fairly common within the Hunter x Hunter universe in order to survive and withstand Nin attacks, because the only real way to protect from Nin is by using Nin. So that last condition is a fairly common thing. Holding a weapon or shield in the modern day, I know sounds a little bit weird, but like a gun would count as like a modern day weapon. And wearing armor may sound weird because you may think knight's armor, but like bulletproof vest and stuff like that would also count as like armor. The second condition is I can only use this ability on targets who fulfill at least one of the following conditions upon this ability's activation. So if they're using their Nin aura as a weapon, shield, or armor substitute, if they're holding a weapon or shield, or if they're wearing armor. So I can only use my ability on targets who aren't at this disadvantage. So targets who are defending themselves in some way using their Nin or using like items. Even if I was fighting someone who was a hand-to-hand combatant, they more likely than not be using their Nin in some way, either as some sort of defense or as a weapon. So it still probably would apply to them. So it's normally being used against people who would probably be in like a combat-based situation. I can also only target living things that are inside my inn. So at basic levels, this means only living things within 6 feet of me for only a minute at a time. At intermediate levels, this means only living things within 495 feet of me for 1 minute at a time. And if I was a master of inn, if I like understood inn, it was on lock, then only living beings within 328 yards of me for only a minute at a time. And then I have an additional drawback. It requires the use of in, which is like spreading your aura out, which normally leaves the user feeling like drained after use. The ability itself is the ability to hypnotize one or more targets using my thoughts alone, giving my targets false memories. So it essentially allows me to give targets false memories as long as I'm not using my aura as like a weapon, armor, or shield, using any weapons or shields, or wearing armor. And I can only do it to people who are using their aura as a weapon, shield, or armor substitute, holding a weapon or shield, or wearing armor. But I feel like it's a pretty solid ability. If my opponent isn't doing any of those things, I feel like I'm pretty safe. to be honest. Like, if I'm using it on someone who's not using their nin as like a weapon, shield, or armor, and they're not holding a weapon or shield and they're not wearing armor, then I feel like I'm more or less just fighting somebody normally. So the use of a nin ability isn't even required at that point. Let's see. So where did we leave off? Let's see. So Ryan said Salad only needs to unleash 1% of her power. Salad's female? Then Matt said saying that there are limitations only eats away at time so that we are actually at the limitation, which is unjust. Then Matt said, so be a pirate. Thanks for endorsing that piracy. Because I mentioned that you can read comics for free at readcomiconline.to. That's readcomiconline.to. That's readcomiconline.to. Let's see. Let's see. Kel said, Matt, it doesn't matter if we have 3 seconds or 15 minutes. We're not doing Jackbox. And then Matt said, but salad didn't need to be a topic. He said, but because Jet goes off on tangents and ignores the live chat, we got stuck forever. Then Kel said, Matt, I feel the salad topic was surprisingly fun and interesting for non-haters. Then Matt said, but we'll never come back to this topic, and we wasted time not enjoying a group activity such as Jackbox or even going over Nin. But we are going over Nin. We're going over Nin like right now. Also, Matt, just because you hate on the current group activity doesn't mean we're not doing a group activity. Like, just because the thing that we're doing as a group is not something that you in particular enjoy doesn't mean that we're not doing one. So I don't know where you're coming from on that. Also, salad memes could end up being the new meta. Who knows? Let's see. Ryan said salad cannot die. Ryan's already working on the salad memes right now. Kel said, now that you explain it, the restrictions are fine. Yeah, I feel like my ability will help in most cases. It wouldn't help in a non-Hunter x Hunter universe, though. Like, it wouldn't do shit to, like, Superman. Unless you count his suit as armor, which I doubt. But Superman doesn't use Nin, and he doesn't hold weapons or shields. So I just couldn't target him with my ability, like, at all. Let's see. Kevin said, Jet, who would you say would win in a fight? Hulk versus Superman. He said, I think it's possible for Hulk to beat Superman in a one-on-one fight. Hulk and Superman actually already fought. There was an event where the Marvel and DC universes collided, and they both fought against each other. In that event, Superman and Hulk actually had to duke it out, and Superman was able to defeat the Hulk. Superman said that it took everything that he had in order to put the Hulk down, but if you actually looked at the comic itself, Superman doesn't seem that winded or exhausted or even bruised, battered, or like fucked up. He just kind of seems like he fought the Hulk and he won. The line feels like a throwaway line. It doesn't look like Superman had to really exert himself, especially after having seen Superman fight people like Doomsday or like Zolgor. Like, I've seen Superman be pushed to his limits and have to like really put as much as he can into a fight, you know what I mean? And the fight between Superman and Hulk didn't feel like it really pushed him that hard. He seems relatively fine afterwards. So Superman says in order to like drop the Hulk, he has to push his limits, but in reality, I feel like Superman can just kind of take the Hulk. Hulk gets stronger and stronger the madder he gets. The thing is, if you get him before he's really, really mad, he's not that strong. If he's just base levels of angry, I feel like Superman just kind of dukes him. As long as Superman can knock Hulk out before Hulk can get any more mad, then I think Superman is fine. It's more of a speed thing. And when it comes to speed, I think Superman is significantly faster than Hulk. Current Hulk, like current comic book Hulk, can't die, and if he's dismembered, he like can regenerate to the point where he can like put his body parts back together. Like, current Hulk is a weird monster zombie thing, but I still think he can get knocked unconscious. So I don't know. I think Superman just binks hard KOs. Let's see. Cal said the Hulk freaking takes Spider-Man's lunch money. Well, he said Superman. Hulk versus Spider-Man, I think, is like no contest. Now, Spider-Man does have spider sense, and the spider sense gives him a big leg up on Hulk, I feel, because as long as he can use his spider sense and his enhanced agility and speed to avoid the much bigger, bulkier Hulk in combat, Spider-Man can definitely get around and do like some crazy stuff. But at the end of the day, I feel like Hulk's destructive power and ability to cause massive damage to the environment could create area of effect attacks that Spider Man simply can't dodge with the greatest of ease. So I think in the end, Hulk still probably goots that ass, but there's actually a pretty easy way to figure this out. The Avengers Ultimate Character Guide. We can look at your boy Hulk and Spider Man and we can compare their stats. We can actually add their stats together and that will allow us to figure out their total score. So Hulk's stats are 1 in energy projection, 7 in strength, 7 in durability, 4 in fighting skill, 6 in intelligence, and 3 speed. Keep in mind, 7 is the highest score you can have, so that's really important. So if you take all that into account, his power rank is 1 plus 7, 8, 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 4, 19, 19 plus 6, 25, and 25 plus 3, total of 28. So Hulk has 28 points split across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. So his average score is about a 4.6. Rounding up, you could say his average is a 5, but his total is 28. Now we can look at Spider-Man and we can see what Spider-Man's score is. And whoever has the highest base score will more than likely win at a fight because it shows that they have some kind of advantage over their opponent. It's a really quick and easy way to look at who would win in a brawl. Now, the only issue is Spider-Man in this fucking book? This is Avengers character specific? Yeah, Spider-Man's in this book. And Spider-Man's scores already look less impressive. Spider-Man has a 1 in energy projection, a 4 in strength, a 3 in durability, a 4 in fighting skills, a 4 in intelligence, and a 3 in speed. When you put that all together, you get 1 plus 4 equals 5, plus 3 equals 8, 8 plus 4 equals 12, 12 plus 4 equals 16, and 16 plus 3 equals 19. Spider-Man is already at a strong disadvantage, only having a 19. Divided by 6, he averages out to about a 3.1, maybe a 3.2 if you round up, meaning that Spider-Man averages to be just about a 3 when you like average out his different categories, which is not very impressive compared to Hulk's 28. Hulk seems to stomp on Spider-Man score-wise by 7 points. Not 7 points. Bad at math. 28 minus 19 is not 7. So that's 9 by 9 points. So he's a straight up 9 points higher than Spider-Man on the scale. We can then do a direct comparison between the two character stats in order to figure out why Spider-Man loses the fight. Not just like not just looking at numbers. So if we compare their stats, they're tied in energy projection, which is not surprising. Neither of them are really energy-based characters. Hulk's strength is a 7, while Spider-Man's is a 4. So Hulk could definitely outstrength Spider-Man in a fight, but I mean, who would have guessed, right? In durability, Hulk's durability surpasses Spider-Man greatly. Spider-Man only has a durability of 3, while Hulk has a durability of 7. In fighting skill, actually Hulk and Spider-Man are equally matched fighters. So when it comes to their fighting ability, they're both on the same level. However, as stated earlier, Hulk beats Spider-Man in strength and durability. Spider-Man's intelligence is a 4, while Hulk's intelligence is a 6, meaning Hulk can actually outsmart Spider-Man when it comes to battle tactics, figuring out, what exactly they need to do in order to overcome an opponent's weaknesses. Your boy Hulk just is more intelligent. He's better at like thinking through problems, and they're equally matched in speed. So where Spider-Man and Hulk may be equally matched in speed, fighting skill, and energy projection, in all other categories, strength, durability, and intelligence, Hulk definitely outmatches Spider-Man and gets that victory. So that's why, based on the official Avengers character guide, why Spider-Man would take that fat green dick. He has no way of beating Hulk. Hulk just stomps hella hard. Okay, where are we at? Let's see. Linda said, "You're an interesting person, but I had to leave the salad conversation. I'm glad it's over." Welcome back, Linda. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Let's see, Nani said, interesting. Ryan said, salad cannot die. Kel said, I think making yourself completely defenseless in order to basically control them is a fair condition. Okay, ballin'. Thank you kindly, Kels. Talking about my nin ability. Then Kel said, but Jet, how do you spell T and O? What? How do I spell T and O? What? This is just single letters? I don't understand. Then Ryan said, salad's power is too great. Then Matt said, but Jet, we should be ending the stream because we're past 1 a.m. Thus, the Nin discussion is essentially over. Excuse me. Then Kevin said, you skipped my question, Jet. No, I didn't. It just took me a while to get to it. Let's see. Nani said, what is Matt hating on now? Everything. My whole life. Every decision I've ever made. Let's see. Nani said, I really want, we don't have enough salads for these families to become some kind of meme. Then Ryan said, Matt is hating on salad. Then Kel said, Matt, why do you want to end the stream sooner now? Then Kevin said, Superman knocking Hulk out. Good luck with that. Hulk can take a beating. Superman's really strong. I feel like the problem, right? Marvel straight up has stats for their characters. You can pick up a guidebook like what I was just reading, and you can know exactly how powerful Marvel characters are. But with DC, you can only go based off feats. DC doesn't publish books that are like, here are the official stats of like how strong or how weak our characters are, where you can understand exactly like who would win in a fight. So it's a lot harder to discuss DC characters versus Marvel characters, and a lot easier to discuss Marvel characters versus Marvel characters, because Marvel characters just have official stats, where DC characters are kind of all over the place. Let's see. Do. Nani said, huh? And he said, Kels, what do you mean? Then Kevin said, what Hulk is that? The Incredible Hulk or Planet Hulk? He said, which Hulk is the strongest, you would say? So this Hulk that I used for this example is from the Avengers Ultimate Character Guide that was published in the year 2019. So this is based around what I would imagine to be maybe the most recent Hulk, but I'm not sure. Only because the Ultimate Character Guide goes into a minimum amount of detail about each character. So it gives you a very base level of knowledge about the Hulk in case you don't understand anything about the Hulk in general. Um, so if this is. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if these stats applied to the current Hulk. So I imagine these stats applied to the current version of the Hulk. Also, a 7 in durability is the highest you can get. 7 is the highest you can get in any stat. So he has a 7 in durability and a 7 in strength. And since those are the highest you can have, I feel like that just makes sense for the Hulk. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Also, Kevin said, which Hulk is the strongest, you would say? A lot of people like to talk about like World Breaker Hulk and like World War Hulk as being like some of like the strongest versions of Hulk. The Immortal Hulk, which is the current version, seems pretty powerful. The fact that he can't die means that he can do a lot. So I would say he's the strongest in a way, because I don't think he's taken down easily compared to any of the other Hulks. And because he's the latest iteration of the Hulk, I feel like he has the most potential to become the strongest. But I'd probably say like World Breaker Hulk is probably like the strongest Hulk most people would say. Though I don't keep up with the Hulk personally. I'm sure someone who regularly reads Hulk comics would be like, no, it's actually Atom Smasher Hulk. He's so strong that he creates nuclear gamma burst each time he punches an opponent. You know, there's something like that that I probably just been unaware of because I read DC more than I read Marvel. So there probably is a stronger version of the Hulk that I just don't know of. So my apologies. I'm trying to learn more about Marvel. That's why I bought that guidebook, but I don't know a lot. DC is more my forte. Let's see. Nani said, don't listen to Matt. He said, don't end it, he can dip. And he said, hate somewhere else. Then Kel said, if you can't spell signal letters, then your IQ must be way below 500. T and O. I still don't understand what you're saying. Signal. What are signal letters? Then, your boy, are you just spelling the word two? Like, I don't know what you're saying. Matt said, I'm only pointing out that Jet is very much someone who bends his own rules to his whim and doesn't actually keep things consistent at all. because if so, this stream would be over, but it is not. But even though we're going indefinitely, Jet won't do Jackbox because he'll say we should be ending soon, even though we clearly aren't. My thing is, I'm not going to do Jackbox because we've already passed an hour in this stream. Normally we do a game that you guys vote for halfway through the stream, so around like 30 minutes in, and then we end it an hour into the stream. Even if the stream was to continue past an hour, we would normally end the game at that hour mark. By the time we had 2 votes for Jackbox, we were at that hour mark just about, so we just really didn't have time in order to play Jackbox in the end. Let's see, Kel said, I meant single, sorry. Oh, a single word. So is T-N-O just spelling out two, like T-O? Ryan said true. And then Ryan said Jet is also correct. Then Matt said halfway doesn't equal 30 minutes. Well, halfway to an hour. An hour is normally the cutoff for the vlog streams, but we have been known to go over. But even when we go over, I normally like to end whatever game you guys vote for at the 30-minute mark around when the vlog stream hits an hour. That's just what we normally do. Kel said it was a joke when you were spelling out the pirating comic website. Oh yeah. READCOMICONLINE.TO. Yeah. Let's see. Then Matt said, also, we have definitely moved past 30 minutes in the past for a game. Then Ryan said, halfway in the scheduled 1 hour stream. Then Nani said, I didn't know Hulk can regenerate. Yeah, the current version of Hulk, the Immortal Hulk, has been dismembered and had like individual parts of his body put in jars and then had his body parts squirm together and recreate himself. He can do a lot. It's kind of odd. Let's see. Kel said, and at the end, you just said .to. Oh, did I say .to instead of .to? My bad. Let's see. Nani said, so is he immortal? That's his new tagline. Like the new tagline, instead of saying the Incredible Hulk, it's the Immortal Hulk, is what it says. Matt said, Jet, when have we ever done a vlog stream where a game is played for 30 minutes, ended, and then the live stream continues? Did we not do that like the other day? Did we not like a couple days ago have a stream where we did Jackbox? You guys wanted like Quiplash or whatever. And then we did Quiplash. And then after that, I was like, I want to play Shadow of Mordor. And then I played Shadow of Mordor, but I kept the vlog stream up. Is that not what happened a couple days ago? Or am I just having amnesia or false memories? Let's see. Matt said a game ending is the end of the live stream for the vlog. Kel said, now that I think about it, you didn't spell either. And then Matt said, nope, Quiplash was the end. He said Mordor was not part of the vlog. And then Ryan said, yes, we do that recently. And then Ryan said, yes, we did do that recently. Okay, what was the example then if it was not the Mordor vlog? And then Kel said, but Matt, the vlog was still going during the Mordor stream? Okay. Then Nani said, Jet passed the 30-minute mark because he hates Quiplash. Quiplash sucks. Quiplash sucks. Until we have better memes, Quiplash is like at the bottom of my list. I think Racist Olive Garden was a pretty good meme. If salads could become a meme in their own right, I think that would be interesting. I want to see how much leeway you could give with salads. I'm trying to figure out what other memes from the vlogs could become prevalent enough to really take over Quiplash. Let's see. Matt said, but it could have been any Jackbox, including Fibbage, which he likes. And then Nani said, we're trying to make new memes. Let's see. Then Kel said, in Matt's defense, I feel Quiplash has a chance to get a redemption arc. Then Kevin said, Quiplash can be pretty boring. Facts. So, I know that this is an old website, but I'm going to share with you guys a link to it. And I want you guys to start posting what you guys make from here on the Amino. So So feel free to hit up memegenerator.net. Start making memes based off of the content and the vlogs. I'll look at your memes on the Amino. Try to be not too crazy with it, but post your memes to the Amino. Feel free to use images from the vlogs and other videos and just like show me the meme potential. If we can get some pretty fire new memes, it'll help inspire me to hit up more Quiplash. Nani said Quiplash isn't boring. That's the only one I like. Nani, what do you have against Fibbage? Fibbage, I think, is like the best of like all worlds. It's like trivia, and it's also like improvised thinking and voting. Like Quiplash is like improvised thinking and voting. Then like You Don't Know Jack is trivia, and then Lieswater is like lying, right? And then Fibbage is like, what if all that had an orgy and made like a fun ass game? What if we took like elements from all our like okay games and made like a good as fuck game? And that's what Fibbage is. So I don't know. Let's see. Kevin said if I had money, I would donate so we can play Jackbox and rap as a robot. I wish the rapping robot one was like a game you could buy separately. Quiplash you can buy like by itself. You can't buy the rapping robot one by itself, and I don't know why. Let's see. Kel said, what's a KKK member's favorite restaurant? Olive Garden. Yo. Kels is working on them. He's working on those racist Olive Garden memes. Let's see. Nani said trash, I guess, is actually boring. And then Matt said, except Wordspud. Wordspud actually is trash, yeah. Nani said, if we do the drawing one, I'm going to draw a pee-pee, and you might get banned. Let's see. Drawful. Yeah, Drawful's also okay. I think Drawful and Fibbage are pretty good. Quiplash, I think, had its day in the sun, but until we've transferred into, like, new meme territory, it just feels like too much of the same. Kel said, Jet, I think the rapping robot one is worth buying it with the pack. It's like a full-price game, though. Like, so I feel like we'd enjoy the rapping robot one, right? But I don't think we would enjoy it to be enough to be worth the cost. Like the other games in that pack, I don't think are worth the amount of money it's trying to get the rapping robot one. Because I feel like if they sold the rapping robot one by itself, it would probably be like $5, maybe $10 at most. $10 at most. And I doubt it would be $10. Probably like $5. If I want to be generous, it would be like $7 or $8. Being generous. And that's like an average between like the high that I gave and the low that I gave, to give an idea. But I feel like the rapping robot one is just kind of, it seems like it'd be fun, but I don't want to buy like that whole pack to only play one game. Let's see. Ryan said Gay Old Time. Then is Gay Old Time a lyric in the Flintstones theme song? I don't think so. I don't know why I think that, but I feel like it's the last thing said in the Flintstones theme song. But I feel like there's no way they say Gay Old Time. I feel like they do, though. Give me those lyrics. The Flintstones theme is on rapgenius.com. Thank you. Yeah, they say, we'll have a gay old time. That straight up just, yeah, that's just in the theme song. I don't know why I remembered that. I guess because I never hear people say gay old time. But here are the lyrics. Here are the lyrics to that song. Let's see. Kevin said, I think so too, Kels. Then Nani said, can you get a new Jackbox? One where there's different answers? I think you mean more like an expansion on like what we already have. Not like a whole new pack. Because different packs have entirely different games. Maybe? I don't know how much that would cost. Linda said, haha, great explanation for a bunch of things I've never heard of. I don't know why I'm here, but I can't seem to leave. I'm glad that you're enjoying the content so far, Linda. If you feel like this is the kind of thing that you'd be interested in watching on the regular, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. We do vlogs like this every day at midnight. Let's see. Then where we at? Where we at? Kel said, I really like Drawful, mostly because of the detailed faces I make. Then Nani said, is the robot one a Jackbox game? Yeah, there's a Jackbox game where we write raps and there are these robots that like read the raps out loud and it does like a mock rap battle versus the different competitors. I think people vote on what like the best raps are between the robots. I think that that would be really fun, but I want it to be like its own thing. Like I want to be able to buy it on its own. I don't want to buy like a 30 or $60 game even just to play that one game. There's a game that I really want that's a Jackbox game. And the whole point of that game is it's like Shark Tank. Everybody comes up with an invention and you try to like pitch the invention to everybody else. The issue is that this is a game that's meant to be played with all your friends being in the same room. So you guys could like draw a picture of your invention and give it like a little tagline, but you couldn't really sell it to us. The fun of the game is when you get up and it's showing your product on screen and you like describe it to everybody and you pick when the picture appears and you pick when the tagline appears. But if you can't do that, the game tries to auto present it, and to me it's just not as funny. I don't know. Let's see. Matt said gay equals happy. Wow, nobody knew that. Nobody here has like over a fifth grade level vocabulary. We didn't. How would we have ever known? It's also in Christmas songs, Matt. I feel like that's how a lot of people learn gay equals happy. Or you just read anything old ever. Let's see. Nani said on Drawful, he said, I'm going to draw Ryan and Matt hentai. Then Matt said, stop having dirty minds. Yeah, Nani drawing Ryan and Matt hentai. And then Nani said, really fast if I can. Then Ryan said, yeah, Jet, it is in the Flintstones. That's why I said it. Oh, okay. Then Kel said, gay equals homo. Then Nani said, no, you. Let's see. Flintstones. We're the Flintstones. So tonight, at 6 p.m., I'm going to have my final school assignment before I graduate. It's a presentation in my social media marketing class where I'm going to be talking about Furniture Factory. It's a local bar that one of my group members works at. We're going to be talking about a social media marketing campaign that we're interested in running for that business in order to help them make more money. Hey. So I've been working on a paper for that. I also have a presentation that I'm going to be editing a bit of. And then I just gotta go in, do that presentation, and I'll be done. That's all I really need to do to like graduate. Let's see. Kel said, I don't think you should get the Shark Tank thing unless you kidnap us. I'd be fine with that. Then would it really be kidnapping, Kels? Then Ryan said, I will murder Kels if we're all kidnapped. Why? Oh, because he like gave permission. Then Linda said, cool. I write spoken word. That would be fun. Yo, Linda, have you checked out any of the rap content on the channel? We have a series called Rap Central. Let's see. Ryan said, so don't kidnap us. And then Kevin said, also, there's a horror Jackbox game that looks like fun too, Jet. I think it's about dating and fooling people, and who gets the most hearts wins. So the dating and fooling people one, I've played that before at a friend's. It could be interesting. It's not what I normally think of when I think like, ooh, cool Jackbox game, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. Then Ryan said, kill Kells for his racism. He's not Olive Garden, calm down. Then Ryan said, obviously. Let's see. What am I working on? Nothing really. I just have music going on in my head. Let's see. Kel said, fake Jet, what's your opinion with being kidnapped? Looks genuinely confused. Oh, have you guys ever typed into Google video games backwards? Like the word video games backwards. When I was younger, I discovered there's a designer kidnapping website. I'm curious if it's like still a thing. Yeah, designer kidnappings. Do 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 do. So now you can only find like articles about it. Oh, but there's a Twitter thing called Video Games Adventures. Is this of the same thing or is this different? Let's see. Video Games is a reality adventure service with over 15 years experience. We're here for you. All you have to do is let go. Oh, and they have a link. Do 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 do. Oh, it's all like in a foreign language. Mail order type car insurance. I think the video games backwards thing used to be a thing, and now it's just been bought out by a car insurance thing. It used to be a designer kidnapping service. Now it's like some weird, insecure Chinese website. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. But if you guys want to read more about designer kidnappings, here's an article. It used to be a New York service. Sadly, that website's no longer up. But I remember looking at that as a kid and thinking about like how crazy the concept of designer kidnapping would be. Let's see. So I'm gonna just type in designer kidnapping, see if I could find anything new. Let's see. So apparently it was started by this guy named Brock Enright. And he called his service Video Games Adventure Services. The official business staged false abductions for paying clients. Enright also directed a stage version of the film Debbie Does Dallas in 2001. That's just a random additional fun fact. Let's see. So then Ryan said yes. Then Kel said, yeah, guys, I only go to Olive Garden sometimes. Then Ryan said, killing you will be the best way to handle the kidnapping. Then Nani said, wait, so the Olive Garden meme was because of that old lady that was being racist to Jet? Yep. Then Kel said, Jet, why did you read problem as opinion? I did? Where? When? Then Linda said, I'll check it out. Then Kel said, yeah, there was also a racist old dude too. True, the old lady was more egregious. And then Ryan said, and Aiden was there. He wasn't being racist. Then Nani said, kidnapped like what? Then Kel said, I think being consensually kidnapped would be fun. Well, too bad video games adventure services, as far as I can tell, is no longer a thing. Let's see. Then Ryan said, like, bag over head Iron Man 1. See. Huh. I guess he doesn't do it anymore as far as I can tell. I'm still looking into it. See if I can find like a modern day designer kidnapping thing. Then Kel said, Jet, you could still kidnap us. I probably wouldn't kidnap you guys. Let's see. Then Kevin said, what's that comic site again, Jet? Oh, readcomiconline.to. I can just type it in for you guys. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Lets you read comics online. You can do it for free. Da-da-da. You don't have to download anything. It's just over the browser. Let's see. Nani said, do you like Star-Lord? I'm not really a fan of Star-Lord. Just being honest. Let's see. Ryan said, but then Jet dies. And then Kel said, probably. Then Ryan said, movie Star-Lord is real stupid. Then Kevin said, thanks. Let's see. Now Vegeta's on here trolling. Star-Lord is probably in this book. Sentry is my favorite Marvel character. I'm at Star Brand right now. Star Fox, Star Hawk, Star-Lord. Here we go. And the Guardians of the Galaxy. Ryan said, spread yourself like a salad. And then Nani said, why don't you like Star-Lord? He's just kind of an 80s kid who's struggling to grow up as like a 40-year-old man. That's his character. I'm just saying, I don't know what the appeal's supposed to be. He's kind of funny, I guess. Kells did a come on to Chupa. Then Ryan said Groot is smarter than Star Lord. Probably true. Oh shit, Star Lord in the comics has an intelligence of 4. That's not bad. Let's see. Kevin said, "What's your thoughts about Raven from Teen Titans Jet?" He said, "Not the shit Teen Titans Go." I like Teen Titans Go. Every, ah. Anyways, what are my thoughts on Raven? Raven's cool. She's like a magic user. Um, my favorite DC character is Captain Atom. No, that's a lie. My favorite DC character is Red Tornado. Then followed by like Captain Atom and Firestorm. I've never really gotten too into Teen Titans, nor have I gotten into any of the Raven solo series. When it comes to magic users in DC, I end up really liking John Constantine. I read the first volume of the New 52 run of Justice League Dark, in which John Constantine played like a rather important role. I also like Shazam when it comes to magic users in DC. I read the first volume of him, New 52 as well, and I'm currently reading the ongoing Shazam series that started up either this year or last year. So Raven's cool. She's just not my go-to magic character, so I don't really know as much about her. Let's see. Nani said, "What's Star Lord's power?" Let's see. Kevin said that's racist, Nani, because Nani said nigga. Then Ryan said singing old songs. Let's see. Star Lord. Peter Quill is Star Lord, leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Born on Earth, his mother was killed by alien Badoon when he was still young, and he never knew his father. He later learned that his father was Jason, rule of the Spartax Empire. Peter joined NASA and traveled into space seeking revenge on the Badoon who killed his mother. He became a founding member of the modern day incarnation of the Guardians of the Galaxy, the team he continues to lead. Star Lord first suggested the Guardians of the Galaxy stay together after they helped to stop Ultron and the Phalanx from conquering the universe. Star Lord has an element gun, a pistol that can project blast of one of the 4 elements. Star Lord's helmet enables him to breathe in outer space. Star Lord's father is King Jason of the Spartax Empire. Peter blames his father for his mother's death and sees him as an uncaring dictator. Real name Peter Quill. Occupation adventurer. Base mobile. Height 6 foot 2 inches. Weight 175 pounds. Both pretty average. Eyes blue, hair blonde, Aryan. Powers. Star Lord is an excellent tactician and fighter, experienced with firearms from all over the galaxy. His suit includes rocket boots, and a helmet that allows him to breathe in space. He favors a powerful element gun in combat. His allies are Groot, Gamora, Mantis, Rocket Raccoon, Drax, Angela, and the X-Men. His foes are Jason, the Badoon, Thanos, Ultron, and Phalanx. He has a 1 in energy projection, a 3 in strength, a 3 in durability, a 4 in fighting skill, a 4 in intelligence, and a 2 in speed. A 1 is an absolute worst score you can get in a stat, a 7 is the absolute best, with 2 being what a normal person would have in just about any stat. So he seems to be better than the average person in terms of strength, durability, fighting skill, and intelligence. Um, I don't know. I've never really been into like spacefaring normal people. You know what I mean? Star Lord is like, I'm a normal guy, more or less, but I'm just really good at like fighting, and I'm like an explorer, and I like travel space. I'm not really into like space sci-fi fantasy, and that's like his whole thing. So that's why I don't really vibe with him. Well, let's see where we at. Do 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 do. Din it, din it. Do 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 do. Din it. Kevin said, "Do you know if Shock has any comics? I feel like he's overrated." Do you mean Static Shock? Yeah, Static Shock definitely. Oh, you said underrated. You said I feel like he's underrated. Yeah, Static Shock has plenty of comics. Static Shock was originally a comic book character before he was later made into an animated series. Kel said, "Could the Shark Tank thing work over an amino call?" Eh, now we're stacking stuff. Plus, I don't think I'd really want to do amino while trying to like stream the thing. Now I feel like you're just getting into too much there. Nani said, that's the dumbest thing I heard you say. In regards to Kevin saying that's racist, Kevin's like, I was joking. Like, I'm just memeing. He said, I thought you were serious. Kevin's like, nope. Ryan's like, Static Shock. And Kevin said, I wasn't serious at all. Vegeta memed. Then Kevin said, yep, Static Shock, Ryan. Then your boy Ryan's like, Shock Rock. Your boy, one of the best Ben 10 aliens. Let's see. Nani said, why does he have a cool name then? Then Ryan said Shock Rock is tight. Then Kevin said, I haven't heard of Shock Rock before. He said, is it light, Ryan? Oh, lit, you mean? And then Ryan said, no. And then Kevin said, oh, that's a Ben 10 character. Yeah, that's one of Ben's transformations. Kale said, Jet, you should check out the High Low album. I've been really vibing with songs like Getting My Mom On, the High Low album. I don't think I've heard of that. I don't even know who Jack Stauber is. Hypnagogic Pop. What a name. What the fuck? I've heard of like Hypnagogia before. What the fuck is Hypnagogic Pop? Let's see. Is pop or psychedelic music that explores elements of cultural memory and nostalgia by drawing on the popular entertainment and recording technology of the past, particularly the 1980s. You know who would fuck with that? Your boy Winslow. Winslow really fucks with that. Also, what the fuck is glo-fi? Glo-fi seems to be a form of down-tempo pop. So down-tempo pop is a variety of music styles from the 2000s characterized by mellow beats, vintage synthesizers, and lo-fi melodies. In other words, an umbrella term that includes chillwave, glo-fi, and hypnagogic pop. The three terms are also interchangeable with dream beat. Altogether, they may be viewed as a type of synth-based psychedelic music. Interesting. Kels posted a YouTube link. Then Ryan said, on what? Then Kevin said, getting my mom on. That doesn't sound right. Then Ryan said, Jet is big in the presence of salad. Let's see. What is the current time? It is now 1:43 a.m. I probably should get to bed for the night. But I would like to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. It's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one and only, logging out. Stay tuned. We're going to have a fan poll today at 1 p.m. where you guys can vote for what you would like to watch next on the channel. Whatever gets the most votes is what we will then do on the stream. Thank you all once again for tuning in. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one and only.